2020 started out a little differently for us than previous years. We had lost Sassy and Taz in 2019, so only our youngest Hurricat, Tabby, remained. Even Tabby was different this year, as she was now on medicine to prevent seizures that had started last year, dealing with breathing issues, and she had a lump that had developed in her throat. We were afraid that 2020 would be her last year with us, but despite all her health issues, Tabby was as energetic as ever, playing with her ribbon stick, following me wherever I went in the house, watching the neighborhood bunnies in the backyard, and hanging out with Mr. Squirrel. We had a lot of great cat dad and Tabby moments, most of them involving either resting in the downstairs recliner or upstairs helping me work on the computer. Since we had found Tabby beside a busy highway as a kitten, we never were sure when she was born. So we always celebrated her birthday on National Pet Day in April, and this year she hit the big 1-8. Before April was done, however, Tabby had to go to a specialist to have a biopsy performed on that lump in her throat. While the results came back inconclusive, all signs pointed to cancer. Not only that, but we also found out she had a heart condition that would put her at risk if she were given anesthesia. We were at crossroads. Do we perform the procedure to remove the tumor that would end up making her quality of life worse afterwards? Or do we let her live out the rest of her life peacefully and loved? That was really a non-decision. So since we were not sure how much time was left, we made every day a good one for her. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, my wife had been working from home since March, so she and Tabby formed a great bond together over the year. I would come home from work every day at lunch to give Tabby her medicine for her various health conditions and to check on her and Meow Me. As we did with Sassy's last days the previous year, we started letting Tabby go outside supervised to experience the sun, rain, and fresh air. She really enjoyed her time in the sun. She was always an inside kitty and never really showed any interest in going outside until we started going with her. Thanks to one brave rat, she also showed us she still had some spunk left in her. The day we knew was coming arrived on August 31st. That morning I carried Tabby outside, and we spent one last moment together in the sun before she crossed the Rainbow Bridge under the care of her wonderful veterinarian. I was by her side as she left, and she took my heart with her. I told myself and everyone else that it would be a long time before I could heal my heart enough to give it to another feline. It hurt so bad. But as life works, little did I know that almost the very day that Tabby crossed the Rainbow Bridge, 3 little angels would arrive on Earth to prove me wrong. Almost 2 months to the day of Tabby's passing, we adopted little Twyla, Ted, and David, 3 siblings from a rescued litter. So we once again ended up with 3 Hurricats. Twyla became Isabella, or Bella for short, Ted became Teddy, and David was renamed Bailey. Once we got them home and they settled in, I quickly remembered how long it had been since we'd had kittens around, and how much more active they were. Peaceful snoozes in the recliner have been replaced by zoomies. Falling asleep with a senior cat on your pillow has been replaced by very sharp kitten teeth biting your little toe just as you are about to fall asleep. And you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. 2020 may have started out a little differently for us than previous years, but it ended a lot different than I ever thought it would. Rest in peace, sweet Tabby. We will always love you, Taz, Sassy, and Little Bit, and we will always miss you. I know you all are watching over the next generation of Hurricats and saying, why are they allowed on the sofa?